needs us.
Recovery efforts continue tonight following Friday's jet crash in Virginia Beach. 10 on your side's Art Kahn has been covering this story since the plane went down. He is live at the Mayfair Mews Apartments. Art, this is a time-consuming process.
Yeah, it is. And, you know, we're here at the scene right out in front of the entrance of the Mayfair Mews Apartments, and things are relatively quiet right now. But I'm going to tell you something. It's been pretty busy here today. Both of the F-18's engines were recovered and have been removed from the site. Still, there's a lot of wreckage out here that has to be removed, and crews are going to have to remain mindful of the potential environmental hazards of that operation. At around 3 o'clock Wednesday afternoon, the second engine of the downed F-18 was lifted from the wreckage and lowered into an airtight container to be returned to Naval Air Station Oceana. The job of recovering the charred remains of the jet is not without hazards. Look closely and you can see firefighters spraying water on the wreckage in an effort to prevent contaminated particulate matter from being released into the air as they cut the engines free. Crews are also using floor wax to prevent airborne contamination.
The floor wax coats the carbon fibers on the aircraft and then makes them heavy and keeps them together so they don't break up and become airborne.
Monitoring devices have been working around the clock for about 5 days to make sure there are no hazardous materials or gases released into the air or soil from the wreckage.
Because of that manipulation, if there's any increase of fibers, we want to know that. We're not finding any of that readings.
These levels have been low. They were low yesterday for some time, yet you continue to monitor. Why are you doing that?
Well, we want to ensure the public safety here. We've been actively monitoring with the EPA as a third-party regulatory body, so it's not coming from the fire department, it's not coming from the Navy, it's coming from the experts.
Although contamination levels are well below anything that poses a threat, recovery crews line up to have their boots washed before leaving the area. All of them.
We don't want the dirt, the contaminants out there taken into our food tent, taken into our command tent.
The Navy expects to have all of the wreckage recovered by the end of the week, but has not provided any details on a timeline for that operation. Yeah, that last video you were looking at in the story were the engines being trucked off the property late this afternoon. They went right through here and then straight off Bird Neck Road and headed back to Oceana Naval Air Station. There was another recovery operation out here today, one that might surprise you. We'll have that story for you coming up tonight at 6. In Virginia Beach, Art Kahn, 10 on your side.
We'll see you then. Thanks, Art.